Hey everyone, what's going on? Today we are going to talk about how to kickstart your thyroid transformation challenge. Now, if you are new to this channel, I announced last week on a complete whim that for the next 6 weeks, I'm going to really push myself to be a little bit healthier, a little bit more mindful, eat a little bit cleaner, leading up to my 35th birthday. Now, I have been dealing with hypothyroidism for like a large part of the last 3 to 4 years, and because it's a genetic issue for me, it's just something that I'm going to forever be very, very weary of. Now that I've dealt with it once, I never want to have to do that again, and I just want to be mindful forever. Today is day 1 of week 2, which means I have completed the first week of the 6-week challenge, and I have been uploading all the foods that I'm eating, the workouts I'm doing, the supplements I'm taking on my Instagram account, so make sure you are following me there. If you need any more information about hypothyroidism, make sure you check out my hypothyroidism playlist on my channel, where I have gone into depth about supplements, foods to take, mistakes you can be making, how to eat, what time to eat, smoothie guide, and I've also written a whole bunch of ebooks that are available to you guys. Most of them are completely free of cost. The first thing that you really need to bear in mind to really ensure your success is to make sure you have very realistic goals. Ideally, if your goal is to lose weight, make sure your goal is a very realistic goal. You want to be aiming to lose 1 to 2 pounds of fat a week. Now, when I say you're losing 1 to 2 pounds of fat, also remember that if you are doing resistance training, strength training, body weight training, you could also be building some lean muscle. Sorry, Siti's just at the tripod. No, baby. So using the scale to measure your success might not be 100% accurate or efficient. Another thing you can do is actually start taking measurements. Whether you want to do measurements every single week or you want to do them once at the start of the challenge and once at the end is completely up to you. I've decided to just do them at the start of the challenge, which I did actually 4 days into the challenge, and I'm going to do them on the last day at the end of the challenge. So this way I'm not getting too bogged down by like weighing and measuring myself every single week, and I just kind of do at the start and at the finish of it. So you want to measure your arm, you want to measure around your chest, around your belly button, around your hips, around your thighs, your calf. If you want, you can also measure around your neck, especially if you have a lot of weight around your face or you feel like your neck is maybe a little bit bigger due to the thyroid issue. That is something I did way back in the day, but I actually didn't think about measuring my neck this time, but I did measure everything else. Also, make sure you measure everything on the same side of the body because both sides of your body are not 100% identical. And also make sure you are measuring / weighing yourself at the same time of the day. Like, don't weigh yourself early in the morning on an empty stomach when you've just had like a big poop, and then weigh and measure yourself a week later in the evening after you've had like a giant turkey dinner or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you keep those things in mind as well. Number 2, in order to really ensure you are achieving success, especially with your thyroid health, is to make sure you're giving your body its daily dose of micronutrients. Generally, you will have to do that in the form of supplements. If you get your blood work done, then you know exactly what you need to do, but you can also check out the video that I made very recently where I'm talking about like the supplement guide for hypothyroidism, which is also available as a downloadable ebook on my website, and it's completely free. Making sure you are taking your supplements at the right time of day and making sure you're taking them at the same time every day is also very important. Whether you need to do that by setting an alarm on your phone or writing it in your diary is completely up to you. What I do is I just have a cute little pill caddy and I put my morning and my evening supplements in there, and I just leave that on my kitchen island. So I'm kind of walking by it all day long, and this way I don't forget to take my supplements. unless like I'm not home or I'm out running chores, then I make sure I set a reminder on my phone to take them as soon as I get back. Number 3, another very simple thing that you can start incorporating into your routine is making sure you are eating the right foods at the right time. For example, eating chickpeas can be really good for you because they're a high source of protein. They have a lot of really good nutrition in them. However, eating an entire bowl of chickpeas right before you go to bed is not ideal for your body, as you're giving your body a lot of carbohydrates and fiber right before you sleep. Ideally, before you sleep, you want to have something that's richer in protein and fats. Again, I have made a video about how to eat and like write a meal plan for hypothyroidism. Check that out and get a little bit more of an understanding of what you need to be doing, potentially what you might need to be fixing. Like, I had a client who was eating a banana every single day before she went to bed. And she thought, well, it's a fruit, it's healthy, why can't I eat it? And I was like, no. Bananas are very rich in carbohydrates and sugar, and that's the last thing you should be eating before you go to bed. Not literally, like, don't do that, okay? The other thing that can happen when you do start making changes in your diet, especially if it's completely like a new way of eating, is that your body might kind of resist that change. For some people, that ends up causing a lot of weight loss right away because of that complete shift in diet and lifestyle. For some people, there ends up being a little bit of bloating because there's some residual effects where the body's like, what the hell is fruit? You've never given us this before. And so just bear that in mind, that even while you are transitioning into eating healthier, taking your supplements, your body might still need an adjustment period to really transition into like a positive change. But don't stop doing what you're doing. Just pay attention, like in case you might have an intolerance to something. Maybe you're taking too much of one thing and too little of another. Again, this is where looking at my other videos might come in handy and give you guys more insight. Okay, now the last thing I want to say is, like, make sure you are being kind to yourself. If you look at my Instagram post for week 1, you will notice there's a couple of moments where I also, like, I had 2 slices of pizza one night because I was feeling really tired. I was very frustrated. I had no food at home. One day I had a couple of like hot Cheetos. It's okay to be human. What matters is, in the larger picture, you are being healthy and considerate towards your body. Don't beat yourself up because you had like a little like moment where you gave in to some temptation or you ate something that was wrong. Like, oh my God, I ate kale chips and I'm not supposed to eat cruciferous vegetables for my thyroid. It's okay. The most important thing that matters is that in the long run, through the day, your actions are very representative or very reflective of you wanting to be healthier. And understand that when you have hypothyroidism, your version of a healthy life will not be the same as living a healthy life as somebody else. Not only that, if you are active, you are working out, you have other medical conditions, like for me, I have low blood sugar, I have anemia, I have so many other problems. So there's not only one thing that I have to be considerate about, there's a lot. So bear that in mind, bear your individual needs, your body type, your personality, your lifestyle in mind, and then make those changes. If you still have questions, make sure you leave them down below. Make sure you message me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and make sure you are following along the next 5 weeks until the hypothyroidism. Hold on. 5 more weeks until the thyroid transformation challenge is over. But understand that after the next 5 weeks, I'm probably going to continue a lot of the things that I'm doing and a lot of the things that I'm learning along the way. If you want to know more about what I'm doing and what I'm learning, please let me know and I will share more of my personal journey. But my goal is to try and share the things that can help you guys out very specifically, and not just like, this is how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. I'm going to end the video here, and I hope this stuff helps you guys out. I'm really excited for those of you who are on board with this, and I hope to hear from more of you. I hope to be able to help more of you, and I look forward to talking to you again in a week's time. every Friday. Thyroid transformation challenge. Yes, girl. Okay. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Until next time, think strong always. Bye.